When we love Braun, it's a customer pick, which means everybody that got this home was like, I can't wait to tell you how much I love it. And it's clearance.
Yep.
Those are three great things when we're talking about this MultiMix 5. It's a 2-cup hand mixer. You're gonna get a cookbook with this, and we've clearance priced this today down to under $75 or 3 flex payments if you wanna break this in to $25 a month for 3 months. But this, 350 watts, this is like a hand mixer.
You guys.
Yeah.
And this is the hand mixer to end all hand mixers. First of all, we love Braun. I mean, German engineering, incredibly fine craftsmanship. All of our motors are hand balanced, which is a huge deal. That means a pair of human hands has literally touched each one of our motors. We're talking a warranty that's so wonderful. You're getting not only your hand mixer, I've got to show you, you're also getting your dough hooks, and you're getting a chopper. So this is 3 things in one, plus you're getting the most amazing baking cookbook.
Yep.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just making my cookie dough, and you can see in most hand mixers, especially those $30 or $40 ones, you can burn out the motor just doing cookie dough, right?
Yeah.
They're not easy to use, right? They feel more like a workout. Look at how easily my cookie dough has come together in just a matter of seconds. So why do you need a hand mixer? It's that big, beefy pair of arms in the kitchen. It's that sous chef that does the work for you. Then what's so great about this is I can literally, I'll grab some of my cookie dough, put it to the bottom there. I can hit one button, and here's my eject button. Pop out my blades. Now here's what I would do. I would lick those clean.
I was about to say, wait, where are those going?
Or I would give those to somebody to lick clean. Also, our attachments are dishwasher safe, so that was my beater blades. Then I'm gonna take my dough hooks, and here's the cool part about this. Have you ever had them on the wrong side?
Right.
Because they don't always match up. This has a circle, pops into the circle, and then it has a little octagon, pops into the octagon. So they're different shapes. So even those among us that are always mixing up the beater blades, that is going to be easy for them. And then I love using these dough hooks for cookie dough, right? You might think, oh, I just need my mixing blades or my beater blades. I don't want to crush my chocolates. I just want to incorporate my chocolate. So you can see, I'm just going to use my dough hook to incorporate my chocolate. And then I have created the most amazing cookie dough in literally under a minute that most hand mixers, they'd give you a tough time with, because guess what? 350 watts. Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. If you own one of those 30-pound stand mixers, you know, the ones you can barely get out from underneath the cabinet, they're usually 300 to 350 watts. You now have 350 watts in the palm of your hand. That is not only your mixer, it's your beater blades, which eject really easily. There's that eject button. And it's your chopper, which we're gonna use here in a second, and you're getting that wonderful baking cookbook. So talk about a clearance deal to end all clearance deals.
Right.
Today's your day.
And if you have like a hand mixer, but it is, you don't even know it's been in the...
A lot of us have kept them too long.
Right. Maybe you got it from your mom, your grandma, it's been one of those hand-me-downs. Today's the day on clearance to kind of upgrade it, get this. You probably don't have these kind of attachments. Sure. Maybe it's getting dusty in there because it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Look, it's small enough that it can go right in the drawer. Yep, and you're getting all the pieces that you need. You're getting, okay, there we go, perfect. You're getting the mixing paddles, which you can see are attached to the motor there. You're getting the dough hooks. These are coming included to you guys. You're getting the chopper, 2 cups. You'd pay $60, $70, $80 just for a chopper, an electric chopper. Plus you're getting over 200 pages of beautiful baking recipes as well coming to you. Plus you're getting that Braun warranty, that German engineering. If you're somebody that understands and believes wholeheartedly you get what you pay for, you get what you pay for. Yes, you can probably buy a $40 hand mixer. It's either gonna burn out immediately or it's gonna be basically garbage. It's not gonna mix for you. You're not gonna use it. You're not gonna use it, or you're gonna be frustrated with it. So the way that this is designed is all of the weight is in the motor at the bottom, which means it makes life easier for me. I'm not doing the work up here with my wrist, or I don't need any strength because it's all down here where it belongs. It's all single-handed operation, so you can see with my thumb, I can turn it on, and then with my forefinger, I can switch up to the higher speed, which is really nice. So right now I'm just making a beautiful pimento cheese dip, but we all know you would never hand mash this, right? Because that would be difficult.
especially if you have dexterity issues, you don't have a lot of strength in your arms or your hands. Let's say I wanna go all the way and get that 350 watts. I can just use my forefinger, and you can see I have my left hand available to spin my bowl, right? I didn't have to stop and dial up a new speed and start it over because all of it is that single-handed operation. Look at my beautiful pimento cheese dip.
Oh, it smells so
good.
good.
Maybe you're entertaining, maybe it's Sunday brunch, maybe you're just having folks over to watch golf or whatever sport season it happens to be. Go ahead and make these dips. Do your spinach artichoke dip, those types of things. And then with my thumb, single-handed operation, I hit the eject button, both of them pop out, and I can either take them right over the sink to rinse them clean, or I can lick them clean, or I can dishwash them, which I think is really nice as well. So you have the ability to use it as it was intended, right? It works, and you didn't have to get out that 30-pound, and I'm not exaggerating. Stand mixers are about 30 to 35 pounds.
And wait, so some of them can only be 300 watts.
Some of them are 300 to 350 watts, and they're 30 pounds. They're clunky, they're cumbersome. Get them out at the holiday season. I'm not saying don't own one. I own one, it's great. I might use it twice a year, 3 times a year. Guess what? I use my hand mixer nearly every single day for different tasks in the kitchen. So I love the fact that you're also getting the dough hooks, and you can see they're coming included. Got a little pimento cheese dip on my finger. And all you do is line up the shapes. So you can see one's a circle and one's an octagon, which is really nice. This is something you might not think about. Shredding my pork. And then I can go straight up with my finger there. So I'm using that single finger all the way up, and I'm shredding my pork. So look at how easy that is. 350 watts, you guys, is a lot of power. You didn't have to get out anything to shred it with, tongs, forks, anything like that. And how simple is that? Flip it off, eject my dough hooks, and then let's say you want to add a little sauce.
So when you say dough hooks, don't
just think dough.
Just dough, right. There's a lot of, it's basically just like the gentle hand.
Yes, it's the gentle hand.
The gentle hand.
But look at how beautifully shredded that is. Maybe I'm making pulled pork nachos. Maybe I'm gonna plate that, I think I will actually, plate it right here on a sandwich with a little coleslaw. Nice little spring summery. Maybe you own, you know, an Instant Pot or one of our elite pressure cookers, and you wanna soften your pork and then just throw it on the inside. Couple of seconds later, it's shredded using my hand mixer dough hook. So think about all the things that you're gonna need 350 watts for in the palm of your hand.
Right.
And this is gonna do the trick.
So I wanna remind you, again, because this is clearance, we have it under $75. You can do 3 flex payments if you want and break this into $25 a month for 3 months, and that's available for anybody. If you have an HSN card, you can now break it into 4 flex and actually stretch this out even further. So take advantage of that. But again, if you bought all of this, I wanna remind you, it would be about $117 if you went and purchased everything.
And it's worth every penny of $117. Right. You would never regret 1 penny of that $117.
But you're here watching clearance.
Exactly. So you saw I ejected my, you know, mixing blades, I ejected my dough hooks, and then I just added on my my chopper. And so this is so great. This same motor, it has all the weight down here, so nothing is happening in your hand. It's not difficult to use, is going to power your chopper as well. You can pulse your chopper, so you have complete control. You can go up in speed. And I'm just making a simple, fresh salsa. So I am a salsa girl. I love me some salsa. And I would stop there if I liked a chunky salsa. Okay. I would probably serve that as my chunky salsa. I happen to like a little bit of a creamier restaurant-style salsa. So I'm gonna go up. Remember, I have 350 watts in the palm of my hand. I can make a creamy restaurant-style salsa. Look at that beauty.
You just threw all the ingredients in there?
I just threw fresh ingredients. And here's the thing about it, you know, we like salsa, we buy the jarred salsa, but you ever turned it around? Chemical preservatives, lots and lots and lots of sodium. I've even seen artificial colors in salsa, like red dyes, to make it look red. I'm like, it's tomatoes.
I was like, what happened to the tomato?
Why are we adding red dyes to our salsa? There's a better way to do it. And oftentimes we don't do that because it's easier to open a jar.
Yep.
It's really not easier anymore because guess what? You have the tools to make fresh salsa now. Here's what's so cool. I could take this fresh salsa and put it in a bowl, or
just take out.
Is so thoughtful in the way they design things. My blade just pops out, my blade goes in the dishwasher.
And it's a bowl.
And it's a serving bowl, for crying out loud. A beautiful one at that. So I guess we could add serving bowl to the list of things you're getting, right?
Absolutely.
Because you're getting everything you need to make your life in the kitchen easier. on that wonderful clearance price. Here's that 350 watt motor with the single-handed operation, which I think is really important. So you have that single-handed operation back here, and you go all the way up to 9, which is at 350 watts. There's that eject button, super easy. You can see you're getting your mixing blades, plus you're getting your dough hooks. Love that there's a little baggie to keep everything in. Then you're getting your 2-cup chopper.
Yep.
If you priced a 2-cup chopper, an electric chopper, you'd pay $50, $60, even $75 just for that.
Just for the chopper.
Plus, you're getting this really wonderful baking cookbook.
I was flipping through there.
I mean, you
some
guys.
Great recipes in there. So that kind of will give you some inspiration if you want to just first get going when you get it. But this is really, when you said, the one you'll always go to.
You will.
This will be the hand mixer you always go to.
It really will be.
It's a customer pick, which means enough people came back and said, I love this, that it got a rave reviews. Go read theirs, because that's what people do with kitchen appliances. They can't wait to tell you what they made or what it was best for. So go check those out on hsn.com while you're there and see how everybody used this when they got home. And I bet you, when I read the reviews, even beyond the ones that I read, a lot of them will say, I didn't realize how much I was gonna use it.
You're gonna use it all the time. And if you've ever owned another hand mixer and you paid under $50 for it, you don't know how disappointed you are. You get what you pay for in life. And really and truly, if you love to cook, if you're a foodie, if you love to serve beautiful foods to your family, you want the right tools. You want the brand name that has that German engineering. Braun, you know, is the finest quality that you can get in the kitchen, you know, space, basically. You won't be disappointed. Read some of the reviews, maybe on hsn.com, maybe before you purchase today. But at this price, these really will not last.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a Braun hand mixer on clearance.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The fact that we're doing that, and we're even breaking it into the flex pay for you, so we're making it even easier to get it into your hands. And remember, on that flex pay, you get it the first time you make your first flex pay payment.
Yes,
so
you do.
You're already making what, mashed potatoes?
Well, you can see, obviously, my potatoes are not cooked well enough. I'll just call that out right now, because they're a little bit hard. But you'd soften your potatoes. You would pressure cook your potatoes a little bit, and then it will go right through and make those beautiful, fluffy mashed potatoes.
So again, you have those attachments. You have the chopper, which, again, when you hear dough hooks, don't just think dough. And when you hear chopper, don't just think chopping.
Exactly. So how about some beautiful whipped cream, homemade fresh whipped cream? You have the mixer, you have the mixer blades, you have the beater blades in terms of your dough hooks, and then you're also getting your chopper. But because I have 350 watts, my chopper will make my own fresh homemade whipped cream, which I think is really cool, because, you know, you don't have to buy it anymore. You just take a little bit of heavy whipping cream, and you can already see it thickening on the inside. So maybe you're doing a nice espresso or cappuccino, and you want to do some homemade whipping cream. You are absolutely able to do that with this machine. So don't, you know, for a second think, oh, it's a little too pricey for me. You get what you pay for in this space.
So remember,
and you're gonna love this.
All the attachments, customer pick, Braun's stamp on it.
That whipped cream.
And whipped cream. That's what I'm
having
gonna
whipped
end
cream
on.
for breakfast.
Yes, Kelly, thank you
so much.
Thank
you, honey.
Absolutely.
I'll see you later.
I mentioned if you have the HSN credit card, you get to take advantage of another flex. There's even